Good morning, everybody. Afternoon. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening, depending on where you at. So y'all know I was a day ahead. Did anybody pick up on that? Hello. Anybody picked up on I was a day ahead? Called my son to get ready to tell him happy birthday. He said, "Mom, my birthday's tomorrow." I said, "Oh, we turned up on the wrong day." Well, it was the turn of weekend, I guess, because I was about 24 hours early. Baby, listen, I be trying to tell you, I don't be knowing what day it is, what day of the week, what day of the month, nothing. It is what it is. Listen, Growl's a whole day ahead. I was like, son, how's it feel to be 29? He was like, listen, yeah, today is the day. Ain't that crazy? And today is our anniversary, too. At least I was thinking about it. You hear me? At least I was thinking about it. I was just a little early. Early than late, right. Your son's same birthday. We'll tell him happy birthday today. Baby, I said, ooh, girl, you is really getting old. You is really getting old, girl. Queen said it the other day, and it's true. I am getting old. It's all right, sister. You were right. My kids keep asking me how I feel about having. And before we get started, I'm just gonna tell y'all, I'm waiting on a call for them because they're actually having the baby shower brunch where they talking about it. So everybody just got seated. They about an hour late. CP time. And so I know that they're gonna call during this class, and we'll just continue after I get off of the call with them. Right, T. Right. So, do y'all want to go on and get into it? Because we got stuff that we're gonna study, but let's just talk about it. Do y'all want to, or not right now? Y'all want to wait till later to talk about what I know y'all see in my eyes and everybody's seen? Which which one y'all want to do? Y'all want to go on and talk about it? Okay. Listen. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, baby. We got. Okay. So, WW3? Y'all seen it? Who remembers for such a time as this? We definitely be praying for her. Who remembers for such a time as this? Okay. Yes, one of the ladies here I do call me. Her son leaving in October, and I told her, I told you this was coming. She just got real quiet. Y'all remember that? You do, she not me. You do, Lisa. Y'all do? Y'all remember this? Y'all realize that it happened on the same day that I decided I'm gonna go on and post this giant video, which was going into early morning, probably like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning on like the 28th going into the first, right? It was the first, okay? But God told me for at least 3 months prior to meeting you, for such a time as this, it didn't make sense, and I started getting very angry. But 4 years to the date that the world got to know who we was, the world is at war. Because he did the strike at 3 o'clock in the morning on the 28th. Y'all, y'all don't think that's odd? Y'all know I write down dates and times. They all mean something to me. I'm going to tell you. I told y'all this before. Look now, I started going back through my notes because I be trying to understand. Do you know what day I found out? The doctors told me that my daughter had a situation in her head on the 28th, and we woke up on the, we found out at 9 o'clock at night on the 28th of February 2014. And on my son's, I think it was his like 15th or 16th birthday, he's calling me to tell me, Mom, if my sister needs an eye, I'm going to give her mine. This is my March the 1st, 2014. Okay. So the 28th of February is always just a kind of weird time for me because again, my son was born on the 1st, the 28th. I was going through a lot when I was pregnant with him. So this time of year sticks out to me a lot. And then my birthday's coming up and I always go back over my life and be thinking about different things. It's just so amazing to me that these dates and times, they correlate with other huge dates in my life that I won't ever forget. Does that make sense? He said, I think for such a time as this was divine wisdom for what was to come 4 years later. Oh, 100%. 100%. 100,000 million gazillion percent. Do y'all remember us talking about March? I believe the world will be different. I said, I'm going to give it till June, but I really feel like it's by March that we are going to see something else because it's been 4 years since that man came out and he needs to hurry up and get this peace thing going. Well, what month did it happen? Right before? Oh, the day before March, because he came out on the 27th, between the 24th and the 27th of 2022. So it's been 4 years, which would make half of that tribulation gone. No? Or am I tripping? Please tell my cousin I said happy birthday. I'll be joining him in the Club 29 soon. I definitely will. Did we talk about this? We talked about March. I said, I think by March. It's going to June, yes. But something keep telling me something's going to be around March. Like World War III. Hello. They already talking about the gas. Listen, sister, it's a real thing. We talked about all of it. We moved according. That's y'all 28, soon to be 29-year-old niece saying, and we moved accordingly. And we moved accordingly and did. And did. I understand now why they were messing with our class the other day. Did y'all pick up on it? 5 times they kicked us out of class. Y'all know what we was talking about? What they did that evening, if I'm not mistaken. We was talking about Jesus, with an A, and how certain things are being moved because there's about to be raw. Remember? And they cut it and it went black or whatever, stopped it, whatever it was. Remember? We talked about all that those areas, right? And then what happened? They was in the middle of a peace talk. It's almost like he's giving us the information down to the minute, the hour, the day. Good morning, Sarah. You heard me. Y'all don't feel like that? We can have a class, talk about something that has not happened yet, just speculating, and then I don't know if it means nothing to y'all, but it means something to me. Dates and times, they always mean something to me. I'm freezing now. I know the devil be mad when he be trying to be sneaky. When Joe texted me about it yesterday, I said right on time. Sarah, it's it's a little different. It is. It's like, ooh, okay. It's real. We knew it was real. It's getting even realer moment by moment, right? Moment by moment, it is getting realer. You said, great day, family. I was just telling my children that we spoke about this a couple of years back. Listen, you said it normally happens on the weekends. All I'm going to say is this. Last week, y'all know how I tell y'all when I get in the zone, I will put a song on and it be on repeat just over and over and over and over until it's out of my whole spirit, right? Right. That you said 2026 still sing and then we talk about it. Okay. Y'all want to know the song that I listened to probably over 100 times the week that I wasn't on here? Y'all want to know what it was? Two songs actually. This song has been on repeat. I played it yesterday as well, several times. But all last week, remember I told y'all I just kept crying and crying and crying. And I was like, what is this, God? I don't understand. Like, I'm just crying. I cried pretty much, so much so that I started getting a sty in my eye. That's how much I cried last week. The week those 7 days that I was not on here, and God kept telling me the 28th, and I was like, what's going to happen the 28th? I didn't know what that meant. He said, stay offline until the last day, which was Friday going into we did the 27th, so it was the 28th. But I had to do that 7 days offline, and I didn't understand why. When I tell y'all, every time my kids called me, they was like, Mom, what's wrong? I was like, I was just praying. I was just praying. Y'all, this is a song I was listening to the whole time. From the last day that I talked to y'all until I talk to y'all again every day. The mountain below. Keep careful watch of my brother's souls. And should the sky be filled with watching over during sun. And I'm gonna tell y'all the part every single time that I broke down on. This part right here. Hold on. I'm about. Come on now. This. Watch the flames burn up and on the mountainside. Desolation comes upon the sky. Now I see fire inside the mountain. I see fire. Crazy. Burning the trees, and I see fire. Hollow and soul, I see fire. Blood in your breeze, and I hope that you remember me. Y'all, that had me in a chokehold last week. And that part right there, Halloween Souls, I see fire burning the trees. I see fire. Y'all, when I say that was on Ed Sheeran. Yes. And my kids kept calling me. They're like, Mom, what's wrong? I said, baby, I don't know what this is. And when I say that song has been on, I wish I could show y'all how many, find out how many times I done played it. Because, baby, listen, from the last day that I talked to y'all when I got off of here until the other morning when I saw y'all, I was on repeat yesterday. But it made so much sense to me why I just kept listening to that song over and over and over and over and over and over, because we about to see that. We're about to see blood in the breeze. We're about to see the trees burning. We are about to see it. Here. Not just here. 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 And this is what I've been asking God to prepare our minds for. This. We already talked about the perimeters of the United States and how they've been decimated, devastated, easy access. And people still think it's not going to happen here. Nari and them already said they going to do it. Nari, they already said they on their way over here. Matter of fact, they said, nigga, we already got people at your grandma's house. In your grandma's house. You said, yep, that's so crazy. I was thinking about this song. His song, Give Me Love. I listened to it. It's in there. I've not heard that one until today, putting it on. Oh, girl, it's in the playlist. That's one of the other ones. Don't even make me go down. Listen. It's in there. That one, the A-Team. I've been in my white boy bag, as my daughter would say, half this whole week. When what's her name? Y'all know the girl. 23. All of them folks. I've been in my white girl and white boy bag this whole week. Because when I'm journaling, listen, I'm about to tell you right now. I ain't going to read them all. Play them, but I'm about to. Okay. Someone like you, when I see you, hello. Jealous by Labyrinth. Like I Want You, Since You've Been Gone. Love Don't Come Easy. Just the Way You Are. No One by Alicia Keys. The A-Team. X Factor. Let It Go. Halo. Set Fire to the Rain. Too Good at Goodbyes. Like I'm Gonna Lose You. Say Something. When I Was Your Man. Falling. Someone You Love by Louis. Is it Capaldi? Hold Back the River by James Bay. All of that. Wrecking Ball. Mary Silas. Stay With Me. Seal. I Been in a Bag. You hear me? That's all my thinking music. Yeah, all of that. 7 Years, Lucas Graham, Treasure, all of that. Yeah, every bit of it. I Miss You, Adele. Every Thinking Out Loud, all of it. Yeah, I'm about to write a whole book. Music. 18 makes me cry every time. That was Sarah 15 years ago. Listen, it just made me think about the people that be trying to escape life, and I get it. I understand 100%. Like, You be trying to escape, honey, in whatever way you escape. And sometimes people don't think about it. He said, yes, thank you for getting me and my family ready. You're welcome. The Lord got us ready. Do you feel it? The Lord got us ready. 100%. As my kids say. My baby, I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. But I know what my daddy tell me, and he don't lie to me. That's one thing I can tell you about that. I see fire, I guess. Yeah, he don't lie to me. And most of the stuff he tell me is super scary, but he don't lie. And as y'all can see, y'all been here 4 years now. Hello. It's been 4 years. I think by now, if it was some funny stuff, we wouldn't still be saying, did we talk about it? And can I say, it's scary that these reverends still, a lot of them, they're like, oh, you need to get a little bit of perishables and keep you some money on hand. I've been seeing that. I need to get something loud in my house for my baby. She needs that, like a speaker so she can't hear. Yeah, you can't type that. But yeah, you can't type that word though. Right there. Don't type that. That last one. Open Arms by SZA. 18 is Sharon. Needy, Ariana Grande, Love Me. Is that Jameson? Drew Barrymore by SZA. And have been my go-tos lately. Yes, baby. I gotta when the world is real loud, I got to drown it out. And that's where these come in handy. Right here. And when those die, I have another pair. And when those die, I have another pair. And then if I have to, I go to the earbuds. Yeah, because I'm almost done coloring my page and whatnot. So I don't want to start teaching because I feel like as soon as I do, these kids is going to call. So I'm just really chopping it up. But I do got something for class already. I already got it. I'm just waiting for them to call. You said Constant by Jordan Sparks and Chandler Moore has been on repeat for me. Okay, come on. So let me ask you a question. Hey, Pumpkin. What are your feelings just right now? I bet it is. I bet it's a beautiful song, Sarah. We got some good music taste around. We got good taste in everything around here. Hello. Indu. Hello. The whistle is still around here. You said, I feel so grateful for being here and listening. Okay. Sister. What about y'all? That's, I mean, because now they talking about the, you said Couldn't Be Me by Jesse Reyes has been on repeat too, that part. You said, this is a different feeling. I really can't explain it. Okay. So, did you all see that they shut down the Strait of Hormuz, which is where we get all of our oil so that we can run our refineries, gas companies, and all of that kind of stuff, different businesses to process cereal and food, right? He said, I've been seeing it all happen and just realized it's all coming to fruition. Yes, mixed feelings, knowing Dad said it's going to happen and being prepared and seeing everything we talked about. It supplies the whole world, exactly. And now it's shut down. And we don't know for how long. We talked about cargo on the water and it going across certain lines of the equator and all of that. We talked about it. The ships. Remember, we talked about this. He said, I'm here cooking. My mind is a little overwhelmed, but I'm so grateful for the knowledge I have now. Sister, this part. Y'all remember us talking about that? You said I've asked that to keep my mind ready for what's about to happen. Uneasy feelings. It's heavy for me. It's a lot to take in, even though God warned us. Right. Trickle, trickle, trickle. Right, Sarah. There's been feelings of nostalgia, thinking of how simple life used to seem, even when it was hard, compared to what it's gonna become. Girl. And that's why Auntie been trying to grasp every bit of nostalgia she can. I'm trying to tell y'all my picture. I'm about to go get it. You said I thank Dad. Oh, for directing you my way. I'm grateful too. You said I feel thankful, and keep saying keep me from feeling uneasy. Listen, yeah, yeah. hmm Do you kind of feel like Noah? What man? We're talking about God. I feel a little numb, not afraid. Maybe because we're prepared, it's a lot. But I'm praying and thanking God for everything, like the knowledge and direction and protection. Yeah, yeah. But do you all feel it all like Noah a little? You say yes. I wonder if he felt like I don't know what's going to happen, but I trust you, right? You just ordered your dehydrated food. Good job. Do you feel like Noah? Nobody. I drove past Port Island, and it's almost empty. I've never seen it like that before. That means there's nothing coming in. Oh, you drove past your Port Island. Can I take a picture of this? Interesting. Please don't have a flash on, Circa. Okay. Interesting. I'm kind of nervous. I haven't been keeping up with your lives and teachings like I should, and I feel a little out of whack, but I believe God will make a way. He definitely will. Yeah, He will. He always does. You just got to be diligent, and if you have to put your pride to the side, I don't know how your situation is, but I will be getting to every food bank I can. Not lying, but if you're able to go there, I would be going every time they allow you to go. I've been thinking about a lot about my mom lately. I keep praying for Dad to keep us sheltered and to keep blessing us with all we need. Auntie, this part, you said sometimes when I try to warn people and they choose not to listen, it's okay. Yeah. Auntie, what's real crazy is my uncle's funeral was yesterday, right? And my mom was flying from one place to another, and where she was flying into, oh boy, it shut down the airspace and this, that, and the other. And I was like, I tried to tell my brother to tell my mama, like, hey, if she can drive, she might want to drive, or y'all could drive her because Blase skip. And then he said, yes, I would be going tomorrow, Lord's will. I haven't been able to go since I moved. Thank you, God, for allowing us to go. Hello. You said thank you because I started going to food banks when you started urging people to do so. Thank God. Listen, God, you said I go to 3 pantries on Saturday. I'm so grateful they still have stuff to give out. This part, I think Noah must have felt frustrated, sad, mad, grateful, tired, and blessed. This. Because he knew. That's the whole, sometimes knowledge is a blessing and a burden because you know what's about to happen. We've done the numbers of what it takes to get a river of blood. We've done the numbers of the soldiers, right? It is, Auntie. It is. So just think about having to see it for about 25 years, longer actually. My son's 29. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on, y'all. So did y'all see what's happening in Cuba? Huh? Did y'all see what's happening in Cuba? Did y'all see what they're talking about? How quickly it could go to a very dark place in just a short while. Y'all ain't seen? Oh, you didn't. If you ain't seen what's going on, yeah, like ASAP. Cuba, 40 acres. Hey, Pumpkin. I'm just numb. Yesterday I watched Paradise and it really brought home how lucky I am. God warned me. Listen, listen. Oh, it's all right. He was old. He was ready to go. Good morning, WRU. He said, I just got my notification. Can't wait for class. I'll catch up on the rewatch for the beginning. I had a dream and woke up thankful it was a dream. War started. Auntie, that's not a dream. War, it did yesterday. That wasn't no dream. That was real. They already okay. So let's do this. So let me tell y'all this. My daughter is having a brunch. They're supposed to be calling me, so I know that they're gonna interrupt this class at some point in time. Once I get off of there, I'll get back on here. But let's do this for a minute, can we? Cause I saved a lot of videos, but they be taking them. So let's just see. Is this it? Wow. Hold on. Let me see if I downloaded it, y'all. I'll be trying to get to the video so I can. Interesting. Okay. Well, I downloaded a video where a black lady was saying that they're already attacking the hospitals in the South. So, doctor's appointments and stuff like that, they're shutting down. Interesting. Well, let's just do this. We'll go here first. Than we realize, but Iran has just announced the closure of the Strait of Hormuz, and if you don't know what that is, I'm going to explain it to you. The Strait of Hormuz is one of the most critical shipping lanes in the world today, and prior to today, about 20% of global seaborne crude oil flowed through this narrow passage from the Persian Gulf to the Gulf of Oman. It is also a key route for liquefied natural gas. After the airstrikes today, the Iranian Revolutionary Guard sent radio messages to ships in the area stating that no vessels were permitted to transit through the Strait of Hormuz. That announcement alone is already causing major disruptions. Oil and gas companies globally are already pausing shipments, and tankers are either rerouting or waiting. 20 million barrels of oil pass through the Strait of Hormuz every single day, and that's for global use. So Iran announcing the closure of the Strait of Hormuz is not only going to cause shipment slowdowns, it's going to suspend the oil flow, and it's also going to create and heighten risk in the energy markets. And as a consumer on the back end, we are going to potentially see this translate into higher prices. This is a major escalation with real implications for the energy trade and international markets. And as I find out more, I'll keep bringing them to you. So follow along for more. Did we talk about it? That very thing. We talked about the gas, oil, was going to be the first thing to go, especially if it's the time of Raw. It's the time of Raw. Boom. Hello. Sirens right here in town. Seen fighter jets flying, and my girl was outside in her bike, and we were just enjoying the day in this dream. Oh, that on auntie. Okay, listen. Remember I told you you can be dreaming about something that's happening across the world? That happened, right? People was just going on about their lives, and over there where they at, the cities be bustling at 12 o'clock. Kids be outside because they eat breakfast later and all that kind of stuff. So when my homegirl was over there, they wouldn't be eating dinner till like 12 o'clock at night. 10, 11, 12 o'clock is when they ate dinner, right? So it could have very well been kids outside running around. Yeah, yeah. We don't know what all is going on. We don't. It's not like they're gonna tell us. But that, I mean, it's literally happening in a few places. I seen a video yesterday about it was midday and they was hitting them. He said yes, it said his grandchild passed too in one thing. Whose? Whose grandchild? Thanks, Dad, for Afterpay and my new larger solar generator and panels. Come on, Auntie. Come on. Because you know what's about to happen. So let me ask you a question. Do you all think, oh, they got his grandson too? Okay, let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all remember us talking about them in 22 when they unalived or whatever the president in France? Do you remember me saying they're gonna start replacing all of the leaders because he needs to move his people into place right before he comes to power? Do y'all remember us talking about this? You remember? Since then, several world leaders have either been killed or replaced, and it's almost all of them. You hear me? Okay. Do you see it? And it's right before now. Okay, so listen. The AC, what is he supposed to be coming to bring? Peace. Right. If he shows up at the end of March, at the end of this month, guess who else is about to show up? And what's really spooky is I saw that they said that the planets aligned yesterday. Right? They said that we're supposed to have a eclipse or something on the 3rd. Could that be because Enoch Nim? Could the planets have a line for Enoch Nim to show up like stepping stones? Because you understand who should be showing up here recently, real soon. If they not already over there and we just don't know about it. And 2027 is the year of the fire goat, following the fire horse. Interesting. I read yesterday that we are in time and times 1/2, 12, 60 days, or 3.5 years in Revelations, right? Carrot Top has started a lot of things that we definitely need to piece in order to and do to all this chaos, Auntie. But you know who did it though, because the man is over there. They're puppeteering. He's puppeteering them, and they're puppeteering these niggas. Because think about it. All of this started when he showed up. You said right, the real one is pulling the strings in the show. Listen, think about it. He came out and he been, you ain't heard nothing else about him. But CC and them got real aggressive once he came. No? It's like they plan went into overdrive once he showed up in 22. He said facts, and right after that, the Raw was started in October, and it's been going on ever since. Interesting. How many days has it been since October the 7th? What is that, 2023? Or, yeah. Was it 2022 or 2023? Because it's been 2 years for the war over there, right? Or going on 2 years. So 3. Interesting. Interesting. Mm-mm. Oh.
Shekinah Lee. I am 26 years old. I'm from Chicago. I'm currently in Dubai. I'm in a parking shelter. We've received so many emergency alerts. Hi everyone, my name is Shekinah Lee. I am 26 years old. I'm from Chicago. I'm currently in Dubai. I'm in a parking shelter. We've received so many emergency alerts. We've seen the missiles with our own 2 eyes. We've heard the explosions. I don't know exactly what's happening, but I know that for people who are staying on the Palm Jumeirah like me, we are currently taking shelter. So I just wanted to give you all this update for people back home that may not know what's going on. Trump, thanks again for nothing. You get out of America and you still are affected by his foolery. It's like overwhelming at this point. However, we're safe right now. It's hot. I mean, it's hot, hot. And yeah, so thanks for watching.
You said you have a Navy friend that's in the bunkers right now? You said watching that summit was crazy, but it's all making a little more sense now to me. Come on. You said I have a Navy friend currently in bunkers and hotels in Bahrain. Wow, nowhere to run. I just seen this today, this morning. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hold on. There's more. Now this person, I think they use a lot of cussing, so just... Oh, here we go.
In case y'all don't know, because they probably showed y'all ass in the news, I want y'all to know, because it didn't hit Mississippi, they sending cyber attacks out across these hospitals. And they can't get back online until they get back online, meaning they're going to reschedule that shit whenever they can. So if it's a dental appointment, if it's a health appointment, unless it's an absolute emergency, they can't help you, bitch.
I believe that was yesterday or the day before. Did we talk about it? That the hospitals they're not going to be able to do nothing. We also talked about people traveling out of the country and getting stuck or being under attack. I did not know that they was killing Americans in Mexico, kidnapping them. I didn't know that. Setting niggas on fire. Huh? With flamethrowers. Did y'all know? You said yes, and my friend went there yesterday like a fool. Huh? Did you? Yeah. They set people on fire with flamethrowers, girl. I'm talking about full government flamethrowers, baby. Cooking them whole. You said I heard they was snatching out of cars and stuff. Yes. Oh, yes, when that group got their leader. Yes. Yes. You said I watched a documentary yesterday. I sent it to you. It falls in alignment with all the world's events, past and current. I'm going to check it out, Auntie. Yes, I saw a video. I could barely watch it. Listen, I will go look at it, Auntie. You said just saw an article saying Tom Hanks' son stranded in Colombia can't get out. Go where? With who? No. And just, man. I'm on Substack. Okay. I told you, I said, yeah, I don't think I want to. Said he need a green card. Listen. You said, I feel like I'm screaming and no one is paying attention. This is not a game. It's go time. Listen. Take the chains off the door. We right there. Hello? My keys ain't in here. And Kayla, I can't shake my keys at you because I think oh, there they go. You said stay put. Never been on a cruise and don't think I ever will though. Listen, I want to. Listen. Me too, Sarah, and guess what? I got to stick to the rivers and lakes that I'm used to, baby, right now. You said what is funny to me is when you, why is that funny to me? Girl, cuz, code red, nigga. The enemy is at the door. Code red, nigga, code red. The enemy's at the door. The heck? Like people are just in their own world. They don't care about what's happening because it's not affecting them yet. Okay. You said, I'm so thankful for the preparation. I was once fully asleep. Yahweh is so good. Listen. Okay. So look, let's just go through some of these. Let's.
Hey, crazy breaking news. The president and CEO of the World Economic Forum has just resigned after the organization launched an investigation into his ties with, you guessed it, Jeffrey Epstein. Man, do you know what that means? That means in the last week alone, not Prince Andrew, arrested, Lord Mandelson in the UK, arrested, Bill Gates formally apologized to his staff at the foundation and admitted 2 affairs with Russian women. Larry Summers, he just announced yesterday that he too will resign after Howard launched an investigation into his ties with Epstein. Nobel Prize winner.
Okay, y'all. I gotta go.
Biologist Richard Axel, he
I gotta go, y'all.
that he